So, today's video, we are back with TikTok Reacts. We're gonna watch some Overwatch TikToks. Always a good time. Remember, we'll have all the links to the TikToks, so make sure to check them out. And we're starting off with Javo or Javo. These are like the ones that are gonna be like the cool, like custom game stuff. Okay, let's see.
So I gave Cassidy the max attack speed items, and Kiriko boosts him with her attack speed power and item and her ultimate. So altogether, that's an added 165% attack speed.
That's
also,
it?
with some workshop magic, you can actually switch to heroes that aren't supposed to be in Stadium yet. They don't have any powers, but they still have all the basic items.
That's kind of cool.
So I kind of wanted to see what some other heroes would look like. This is normal Bastion.
Okay.
But let's add some items to give him maximum weapon power. And while we're at it, let's give him a damage boost.
Oh yeah,
Mercy.
why not?
Yeah, I'm a little scared for Bastion in Stadium. Let's take a look at how Sojourn would be with
I
weapon
love that.
power and a Mercy damage boost. Oh god!
Chat, we're only what, 2 months away from this being a reality with Sojourn, just so you know.
Even without the railgun shot, that's pretty scary. Also, we can also try ability power for Sojourn to try out her I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not
can't
too
wait.
bad, but maybe a little annoying.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That's great. Oh yeah. I didn't know you could actually do that, like add some items to like those heroes in Stadium. That's kind of a cool concept. All right, next up we have from Lara JPEG, and it says, POV, you're my 34-second-old newborn baby waking up. Okay, what is this?
You're so cute. Are you awake now? Okay, great. So these guys right over here are called tanks, okay? So when you play any of those guys, you're really only going to worry about this big W button, okay? So you just really got to get in there. And then when you're low health, you're going to press that button right underneath it, okay? The big S key, okay? So don't forget that. And don't look at that guy. These are called...
The worst part is like, I can sit here and laugh at this, and like, I already know that if I end up having a kid one day, that I'm going to be so excited to teach him about all the stuff that I love. You know what I mean?
DPS. And the
like, I already know I'm going
damage, okay? So how do you do that? You're going to press that really big left mouse button, okay? So don't forget that. That's important. And then you're... Oh, sorry. These are called supports, okay? So same thing like those damage guys, you're going to press that really big left mouse button. That's going to be really important, okay?
Yep.
So make sure you press that button.
Okay.
And the most important part of it all...
I'm ready.
At the end of the game, you're going to press this button over here. That's called tab.
Yep. And then
what that's going to do is that's going to pull up what's called a scoreboard, okay?
And then you're going to look for what teammate is causing the most problems, and that's whose fault it is, right?
Okay, so don't forget this. You're going to go through this, and you're going to look and see who has the lowest numbers, or the least kills, the most deaths. And what you're going to do when you find that out, you're going to type in the chat, okay? So depending on who it is, you're going to say GG no healer, GG no DPS, but you never, ever, ever bring up yourself, okay? So you never say that you did bad. It was never your fault, okay? So you want to say GG no DPS or GG no heals, okay?
I love that. I love that video. Already kind of getting everything out of the way there, you know? Getting all the basics down, right? Is this just the new Overwatch tutorial? You know how they haven't updated the tutorial in years? You just reference this? All right, next up we got Neandra _OW. They always have these great videos on like fun like things about Overwatch that you might not know. I've learned so much from Neandra. They always have great stuff. This one says Moira's ult has a secret detail. Let's take a closer look.
Might have a secret detail that almost no one has ever noticed or talked about. The
What is that?
Overwatch fandom wiki states, Coalescence's healing has a misforgiveness behavior. If no allied heroes are hit, the beam's healing will be increased by 50%
Wait,
for
really?
a short duration depending on how long it hasn't hit an ally for. According to the wiki, no allies hit is crucial because if a full health ally is touching your ult, they will count and the bonus healing will not trigger. This behavior does not affect the damage of Coalescence, and hitting an enemy does not matter here. Now, I've been playing Overwatch since 2016 and I've never heard of this, so is it true?
Just want to point out, by the way, if this is true, I never knew that either.
The answer seems to be yes. By default, Moira heals around 140 per second during her ultimate. If we miss the bot for a few seconds then heal him, we get something between 190 and 200 healing per second. In reality, this doesn't make much of a difference, but there is an increase. According to Matry Faker, a player who helped discover this, Moira's ult had a few hidden mechanics, but they were all patched out besides this one. As for what we lost, apparently Coalescence would deal 50% more damage and healing if at least one ally and one enemy were hit by it
I never knew
at the
that.
same time.
Wow.
I wonder if there's any other hidden mechanics like this that are still waiting to be discovered years after they were implemented.
I never knew that. That's crazy, because like And I think that just goes back to like how a lot of information in game might be, there's some stuff that just they don't have in there, right? Which is why I'm excited for, they're actually building something for everything soon to show like everything. I never knew that. That's crazy. Where you would see that be a huge deal is like, let's say you have a DPS and you start off by missing, but then you go to your DPS and you do a bunch of extra healing on them. That could be like just a complete turnaround of a team fight. Okay, next up we have, and sorry if I get your name wrong, is it Kister? And you said, for context, I was having health issues, and around the time I was still am super into Overwatch too. Well, first of all, hope you're feeling better now and everything's going well. And my biggest issues were me being a tank and having no healers. I called my grandmother Diva, apparently.
I can't think of a plan because I got nobody healing me. Okay?
Wow, even when he's out of it, he's still talking game or something.
You look like my father. You play as a perfect 76. So that's cool.
I love this passion for Overwatch here. This is great.
Fuck is my healer? Nobody's healing me, and that's why we're not pushing. That's not why we're not able to push the damn robot.
Likes to play a lot of push.
And you tell her she needs to start healing, just so we can push the damn robot up the hill.
Playing Runasapi, I think.
Yeah, she said something again, the boss.
You sound like a healer too. Can you heal me?
Absolutely.
Just so.
Where do you need to be healed?
Because we're losing a match. What do you mean? Where do I need to?
I like how like this tank does not get healed. I'll tell you that much. Did he say you sound like a healer? And then can you heal me? Next up, we have from Jessica Exo. I think that's what it is. Just no play of the game. There's just no play of the game. That's it. It's just the game is like, listen, we tried. We looked through every player. We went down every avenue. We were crunching numbers. I'm gonna be real, and no one got play of the game this time. That's it. No one. We couldn't figure it out. We tried our best. I mean, we didn't think that you could overcome the algorithm of doing absolutely nothing to get play of the game here, but you have managed to do it, and that's that. Robin Atkin says new double-signed poster now available. Medic and Mercy.
Hello, Alchemides. Let's go.
Wait! Wait! What?
Yeah, it's the VA. Yeah.
Mercy? Oh my God! Mercy! I can't believe it. I'm such a fan.
Oh my God! It's you, Medic. I'm such a fan.
Heroes never die.
Let's go practice medicine.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what we should do.
What?
We should create a picture together and sign it for the fans.
Oh.
That would be nice. So, and I was gonna say, this is Mercy and the medic from TF2, right? So it's like the VAs for Mercy and the medic for TF2. I love that. I also love that, like, I still love this style of humor with things. So, like, listen, I should start doing videos like that, okay? We got Frogger. OW, obviously, a lot of us know Frogger here. It says, who are we hiding from, Anna? Let's find out. Who is everybody hiding from? Let's see.
Are you joking?
That's true. We'll have to ban Lucio next.
Can you guys stop winning the fight? I need him to walk down this way, and I'm gonna boot him off, okay?
Like, why are they walking to the left and not the right? I don't understand.
Yo, Frogger.
I remember that. I think I watched this, didn't I?
Oh my God.
Frogger, help me.
I'm coming.
How did the Ana even get there is my question. Like, I'm curious as to how the Ana got there. I'm more impressed by that. Imagine if Ana could have a melee to kick you off the map there, or a punch. Ooh. Next up, we have Knock Knock OW saying he's just a fun guy. Everybody's favorite tank.
The hate that Maga gets is entirely undeserved. He was overtuned for the first month of his release, and now everybody has this stigma against him because that's all they remember. Maga's one of the most fun characters in the game and one of the most fair to play against. Yeah, I said it. If you sit in front of the dude with 2 big miniguns and die, that's your fault. There are so many ways to escape Maga. Shield, DM, anti, positioning, and bro's only survival is his shout that lasts 3 seconds. So if you can't avoid him for 3 seconds, you suck. I'm sorry. It reminds me of when Overwatch first launched and Torb was really bad. They fixed him pretty quick, but everybody still thought he was terrible and a throw pick just because the launch version was so horrendous. Like, if we've been
I do want to pause one thing about Maga, though. I feel like it's kind of known that Mauga's easy to counter in those situations. I think what people don't like with Maga a lot of the time is the Maga versus Maga matchup that was forced for a long time. I don't think it was really Maga has gotten... Like, I think nowadays with Maga, like, you know you can honor grenade him. You know you, like, 3 seconds of cardiac overdrive is all you need to wait for. Like, that's it. But, like, Mauga's was... I think people just didn't like Maga versus Maga, like, just going against each other.
reading the same patch notes. Maga's been nerfed, nerfed, and nerfed. And the only compensation he's gotten is that his stomp does a little bit more damage. And you can say, oh, I hate playing against Maga, but then why isn't he getting banned? And you can say, oh, it's because he sucks, but then why is Sombra getting banned? Sombra sucks, everybody knows it, but we still ban Sombra. Nobody bans Maga because he's fair to play against, especially in 6v6 where tanks don't have 1,000 health. I've genuinely struggled against a Maga 1 time, but maybe I'm just the greatest. What do you guys think?
Like I said, I think Maga is... People just don't like playing against Maga versus Maga. And it also can scale based off of the rank, too. Like, if you're in a rank where it takes a while for a tank to go down, that can be frustrating to play against, right? So, I think it's one of those things where Maga, yes, is a lot weaker than Launch, but I just think, like, people just don't want to play against that playstyle sometimes, you know? I don't mind going against a Maga nowadays. It's when that Maga is so strong, it's Maga versus Maga. All right, next up we have from Faceit, saying, did you know this secret about D.Va's ultimate? Well, let's find out. I don't know what the secret is, but I'm excited to find out. Let's see.
Did you know the secret about D.Va's ultimate? When she ults, the warning indicator changes color to signal your safety. If it's red, you're within the blast radius and in danger. And if it's yellow, you're safe and out of range.
Nerf this.
Can I be real with you, chat? I've been playing D.Va for 9 years and I never paid attention to that. Is that bad to say that I didn't really notice that? I just knew the range, so I never paid attention to that, like, UI. Here's the thing. I know the range of D.Va ult, so, like, I have when I look at D.Va ult, I know when I'm out of range. So I never looked at, like, the color on the D.Va ult, because I've always known the range of the D.Va ult just from playing so much D.Va. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not that, like... I'm sure I've noticed that, but I never really take it into account or even, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just know the range. I don't know. And just as the video started, the video will now have this as the last clip, which is also from Javo. And again, if I'm getting your name wrong, you can let me know. And just says, I have some more stadium ideas. So to give you, like, a moment of who this was before, this was when we watched, remember earlier, the training range with, like, the Symmetra and all that.
Orisa the power to turn into a worm. You might even be...
I'm in. Do you think the Orisa's voice line goes around and just says, do you still love me?
Be able to stall points without the enemy noticing. Surprise mode! Let's say you're struggling against the enemy tank as Junker Queen. Well, good thing you have a power that cuts them in half. Each of their bodies has half the stats, so half the health.
I like that.
Then I thought, what kind of powers would Sigma have in Stadium? So I gave Sigma a miniature ultimate after he uses Kinetic Grasp.
That's kind of funny.
I also made it so his ultimate doesn't miss a single person.
Send it.
Then I gave Winston a power that makes it so when he bubbles, it gives his teammates small temporary bubbles.
That would be fun to have, terrible to play against.
And when he ults, his whole team grows and gets angry.
I would like that because it would just be funny.
Also, Junkrat comes out next season. Maybe he'll have a power that lets him shoot in all directions.
No one's Stadium? That will be a real thing. That would be a real thing. Also, Javo, I love these. These videos are awesome. These are really funny. I love that we were doing a workshop because, like, workshop I feel like can be so limited sometimes. To see, like, workshops still be used for, like, really funny things is really cool. So I love the ideas. They're funny. It would be cool to, like, see, like, maybe, like, a game where it's just all these, like, wonky ideas. and just put them into a game for fun and see what happens. And that'd be really cool. But yeah, great TikToks. This was a really, really fun like batch of TikToks that we had. So make sure you check out all of the everybody who made these TikToks. We'll have everything in the link in the description. Make sure to check them out. Sub to the TikToks, all of that. Appreciate y'all watching this per usual. If you want to submit some more TikToks for us to react to, I don't know how many times can I say TikTok. My Discord is where you do that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch more of these, box in the little end of the video here will show that, and you'll be able to watch more. Hope you all have an amazing day / night.